Oh, forget all this nonsense traffic. What's happening, my friends? I got some observations for you, maybe some unpopular opinions. That is an ugly convertible. There's an unpopular opinion for you. I'll bet he or she loves it. Come on, green light, let's go. Yeah, made it. All right. Hey, what's happening, my friends? I've got some unpopular opinions for you. At least I think they're unpopular. I seem to be in the minority here. So let's dive right in. Oh, and afterwards I'll have some popular opinions. And a couple of shout outs to some of my favorite motovloggers. Good gracious. Woo, Speedy Gonzalez over there. So anyway, hopefully this flows. These two topics are closely aligned with one another. It's a Camry. Oh my God, look at that. The BMW smoked him. Whew. Well, I don't know, he's spitting fuel or something. Anyway, with that distraction out of the way, I'm riding in the shade here. There we go. That's more better. We can dive right in. What is it with professional writers? I find that more and more magazines and online articles purporting to be news, usually tech related, have quite a number of F-bombs, you know, all those bad words that I bleep out. Your old buddy John bleeps that out. And but I'm not supposed to be a professional. I'm just letting my personality out, and in real life, I curse like a sailor. It doesn't mean I'm a bad person. It just means that, well, I like to curse. I don't know. I actually have a very extensive vocabulary, and my wife constantly tells my kids, if you want to learn English, learn it from your dad. He's got a better vocabulary than I do. True story. Those are facts. But when I'm reading what is supposed to be a professional writer's opinion of a piece of tech or a tech-related article, some sort of tech news, because I'm a techie guy, I want to know that the person writing it is a professional, and I interpret using foul language as a lack of professionalism. You know, they say that name calling and expletives are a sure sign to show your idiocy. And I don't say that, and I happen to enjoy adult content quite a bit. I probably should have led with that, but not that kind of adult content, just things catered towards adults. So the occasional curse word or whatever, you know, I'm not watching Paw Patrol by myself, okay? That just isn't happening. But when it comes to the written word, where you have time for editing and you have time for creating things, your articles or what have you related to whatever it is you're reading. And I read a lot of car magazines, and this is where I see a lot of really foul language. I look at a car magazine and I go, hey, know your audience. I look at that and I go, look, it's, you know, something that a kid might pick up and try to read. You know, a 10, 12-year-old doesn't need to be reading the word on paper. That's just not, that doesn't, I'm trying not to be offensive here, but that just doesn't speak to your level of intelligence. Neither does pulling out in front of traffic, Mr. RAV4. Ooh, it's gonna be a long drive home if this keeps up. And I've used my entire allotment of curse words for the day. So that's my thing. Does anybody else notice this extra expletives, and does it drive you nuts? Or are you just kind of like, well, I'm an adult, so I can deal with it. You know, I can deal with it. I just think of the other side. I'm trying to think of the person who's under 18 and shouldn't be using curse language, especially in writing. And I feel for them, because I grew up, we didn't have any of that curse language. And I know the younger crowd's gonna go, okay, boomer, or okay, old. I don't know. They like to come up with new derogatory terms for people older than themselves on a regular basis. Wow. Good job, you three jackasses. Luckily, I saw the stupidity before it happened, so it was a non-issue. But anyway, because I can't make it not all about me, let me be perfectly blunt with you people. You people? What do you mean by you people? I mean, people that make YouTube content. I don't personally care if you curse or not. It's part of your personality, so go for it, right? Or if it is part of your personality, go for it. Nobody's gonna stop you. I've mentioned before that I know that there are kids that watch my videos, so I bleep out the bad curse words. So that's why I don't generally curse in my videos, except I bleep it out. So I guess I do curse in my videos, but again, I just bleep it out. Because if I try to talk without cursing, well, it just comes off really weird, and I can't string together more than 3 or 4 words at a time. And also, something else I noticed is when I let more of my personality and thus expletives into my videos, I have noticed a sharp uptick in the reception. People tend to like me more, or my videos, when I show more of my personality in here, and it's just natural speech. It's not me trying to edit myself while I talk. I can let the curse words out, and you guys like it better. So, boop, thanks for that. Hey, by the way, if you like this video, drop it a like. Hit the little like button. And if you like the concert hall, which we're about to enter, you could drop a like for that too. Look at all the leaves. Look at all the leaves dropping. Drop, 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 drop. Let's go. Nice. That's getting a little breezy here. Yes. Knocking some of those leaves down. But anyway, that's that observation. Something else that I have noticed, and it ties in because I have noticed that more and more small creators are letting their personalities fly, okay? They're letting their personality out of the bag and onto their videos. And I don't know if that was in frame or not, but we're gonna roll with it. And I think that's a wonderful thing. I watched some videos, and I think they're getting better, and I won't name names because that would imply that their videos were not good before, which is not the case. I enjoyed their videos before, which is why I was watching them before. But I've noticed that a number of people have used their personality more in their videos, which I think is a great thing. And I take 10% credit for that because I told them it was a good idea. I've said personality is king for many, many months now. And hopefully they're seeing the uptick in viewership as well and people enjoying their videos for longer. Because that's the goal. When you're a content creator, you want more people to watch your videos longer. It is a self-serving goal, but hell, it means I have more fun recording and more fun editing, so the videos are more fun, and it's a vicious cycle. Yep, it is a vicious cycle, my friends, but it's a fun cycle. Yay, just like this Streetlight special. It's a fun cycle. I'm an idiot. Oh my gosh. But sometimes people's personalities line up. I have noticed a few motovloggers, and in that regards, Misplaced Motovlogger's recent video, recent is relative. I don't know when this video is going to come out, but it was in October, and he turns out I'm a trendsetter. He's like, I'm just going to do a road reality and try to cobble it into something later. Oh my God, I was cracking up. Sir, you owe me a new keyboard. I spit my bourbon all over it. I didn't. That would be alcohol abuse. We don't do that here on the channel. No. But one more observation before we close this out. I really need to go down that road one of these days. It looks like it could be private property. I have no idea. But one more observation before we wrap this up is that sometimes things line up. And if you didn't see two things back to back, you wouldn't see the correlation. So recently I was watching a Robin the Lady Biker video. Great stuff. Her and her husband moved to Australia. I want to say they're in the Perth area. I'm not really sure, but they're in Australia. Got some scenic views. She went and saw Pink Lake. But I watched her video on the Pink Lake. And I will try to link it below. But I then watched a Ty from Tennessee video, and I think he was riding his Lowrider ST. Congratulations on the new bike, Ty. Love it, looks great. But I noticed that they are both from the southern US, okay? And watching their videos back to back, they're the male and female versions of each other when it comes to their speech. their cadence, word selection, and their mannerisms are very, very similar. So if you haven't, and you owe it to yourself to check these two channels out, go check them out and pick a random video from each one. See if I'm not right. I mean, they both thank their viewers for their time, and they were both just very genuine, kind-hearted people. And that was the observation I wanted to make today. So in a roundabout way, I made it. And look at that. We're going to get an opening in traffic today. Yay! So without further ado, I will end the video right about there, because this has been a lot of fun. I hope you did enjoy it. If you did, you know what to do. Make your new friend John your old buddy John. Hit the subscribe button. Piss off Mike Haley 7. I don't think I've said that in a while. So anyway, I'll see you guys in the next video. Thanks again for coming on a ride with me. I'm gonna go home. You guys have a great day. Bye for now.